chain link! My linky stays rather stinky! $1,000 end of year!
Welcome back, everyone. We're gonna get into exactly what's happening. Why am I so thinking about this big move that's going to be coming here? All right, so we're gonna forget that the wick off could look like this or it can go up, right? So let me get into it. 44% of investors expect Bitcoin to drop below 30K in 2021. CNBC survey says, right? Do we believe in CNBC? Probably not. I've seen a lot of bearish articles out. Just pointing that out there. We're all George going to be going over a lot of George articles. All right. Very important that you guys understand that. So, sorry. All right. So, yeah, Grayscale to Cardano. I'm sure all of you guys have George this one around pretty frequently. Becomes the latest addition to Grayscale Digital Large Cap Fund. Right. Grayscale is setting the pace. They're the only person ever in existence in the institutional side that's publicly buying Cardano at these prices. They do it for Bitcoin. They do it for Ethereum. Why are they the only ones that are publicly buying it, right? Why aren't these other institutions? I'm not sure. It's kind of upsetting. I always hear Grayscale's buying this, Grayscale's buying that. But we're going to get into some altcoins, some price predictions long term, but we need to focus on short term as well. A big price movement is going to come. Why did they acquire ADA at these prices? I'm not sure. It will be profitable long term. I'm sure that they're probably staking it. Who knows? It's kind of a little risk staking your coins anyways because it's a large amount. But we're going to be getting into another Wall Street survey says Bitcoin under 21K, right? But yeah, that's really all the news that I have. Probably some more news. If you guys want to get some more news, right? You guys don't give a crap about charts. You don't care about what's happening to your investments. Go follow George. Go subscribe to George. He's a great guy, seriously. But all right, so if you have $1,000, you make 2% a day over a year, you will have $1.377 million. You guys are aiming for 100%. You're aiming for 200%. You're aiming for 30% in one day. You have $1,000, you're just making 2% a day, $1.377 million. Harder said than done. But very important that you guys understand this isn't something that you need to make a lot of money with, right? Every single day. You don't need to aim for the stars, right? You're just aiming for at least 1%. Let's go throw 1% in there, right? Boom, 1%, right? You're still making the 36 grand off of 1%. What about 0.5%? You're still making 6 grand, okay? 500% on your portfolio with just 0.5%. Come on, guys, stop aping in. Stop aping in. All right, so what do we see in the charts? Okay, so we're gonna go into the charts, right? Yeah, no, I'm serious when I say go look at George, guys. Seriously, great guy. We're gonna start off on the weekly, right? We're gonna take it back to the weekly. What do we see in the weekly? Well, we see that a lot of people have been saying, right? A lot of people have been saying we did not have the blow top off, right? We needed to blow this top off. But yeah, the thing is, if you really want to get into details, right, we're looking at the total market cap excluding Bitcoin. Okay, so blow top off means we're going back to 75K, right? No, okay, it does not. Let me take off my indicators. We'll go into indicators a little bit. There you guys go. There's $1,000 worth of indicators that I just gave you for completely free price that people will put into an indicator, sell it to you for $1,500, each one probably, actually. But yeah, let's get into, right, what is this? What am I talking about, okay? Well, you see 2017, below top off, right? This is the below top off. Altcoins led crypto. Back then, guys, back in 2017, you had to buy Bitcoin to buy these other altcoins. That's why we see the blow top off in 2014, 2016, right? Or 2014. So why we see this top that looks like this. What's the blow top off? You probably haven't been whacking off enough to really understand it, you idiots. Okay, but it's the prediction that we need to see this sharp top. just to put this to bed, to tuck it in. We have to understand, right? You had to buy Bitcoin back in the day. A lot of you guys forget you had to buy Bitcoin to buy these altcoins. This is why we saw the top, right? Nowadays, you can just buy Cardano or Chainlink with any single thing. Yeah, hybrid contracts on Chainlink. Yes, that's actually cool. But $1,000 end of year. We'll have to see about that Chainlink. But yeah, look at blow top off on everything excluding Bitcoin, right? Altcoins led this market. You didn't have to buy Bitcoin to buy altcoins. You didn't have to. So it's a different year, right? But we do see this blow top off. We do see it. All right. Next thing we're going to be getting into, okay, Bitcoin. I'm going to be doing the same schedule, 2 streams a day, covering everything you need to know about. Very important that you guys come and watch these episodes. Not really, you guys could stick to George program. But yeah, right. So we're just looking at the charts right now. Should I go into drawing my charts every single episode? I feel like that might be a little redundant. I'm just going to throw on this next support and resistance indicator. What are you talking about? What's the big move? Okay, what's the big move? Well, if we go on to next support and resistance, boom, right? What do we see? Okay, where are we currently at in price on the 4 hour? All right, so first of all, you guys into chart patterns? Any of you in the crowd, you guys into chart patterns? Try and explain this one to me. Try and explain this to me real quick. All right, we have not seen this. Okay, this wasn't on the weekend. This was on weekdays, right? We saw July 1st, right, all the way to July 2nd, to almost July 3rd. But this is, yeah, almost 3 days. 3 days, right? Or 2 days. Yeah, 2 days, sorry. We've seen us in this pattern. We go back in the past. We have not seen any sort of pattern like this on the 4 hour, right? You never see this with Bitcoin. This is a weird occurrence that we're seeing. You guys can go back up and check. We don't see this. We don't see this stagnicity in Bitcoin ever, right? Right in the past, like let's go in the past daily chart. Okay, when did we see candles like this? When did we see 2 candles that are just tucked in right by each other? We don't, okay? What happens when we do, right? We have large price movements. And it's going to be happening. I could promise you that. And we're going to get into where exactly can this be going. A lot of people are like, that doesn't make sense, man. That doesn't make sense. But the thing that you have to remember, right, is it's a volatile market. A lot of people are making a lot of money off the volatility. And this is why we have such a volatile market. We have, whales, market makers that just pump the price up, pump the price down day and day again, getting you your retail liquidity trapped in certain spots and taking it. And right now they have a lot of liquidity trapped in this one area as of right now. So they're going to make a violent movement if they keep this going Saturday and Sunday. If we still have that stagnicity, which I highly doubt we will see a large McGarge price movement either Monday or Tuesday. Monday's an American holiday, Independence Day. I know a lot of you guys might think that's stupid. It's an American holiday. It's actually has some significance, right? Banks are closed. It's a pretty big day. But yeah, so maybe Tuesday we'll see some more large price movement. But you guys have to understand too, these banks, these institutions, I know a lot of people go around Saturday, Sunday, they're closed. They're not trading crypto. There's millions and billions of dollars that are being made on the weekends in crypto, right? People trade on the weekends. They do, right? If you owned a hedge fund, you would have your one guy, right? You would send them into the office to go run the bots, to go run the mechanical trades. There's no reason in hell they wouldn't have someone trading on the weekends. There's free liquidity that they can tap into. Let's just not make, $100 million just because we don't want to trade on weekends. No, you're going to get someone to trade on weekends. These institutions, right, they still trade on weekends in crypto. It's open, right? They keep their money on their exchange network. So we do see volatility on the weekends. All right, so yeah, like we said, large price movement is coming. Are you guys scared? Shouldn't be scared. All right, but let's just go to the support and the resistance that we have on the daily chart. Historical price data points us to 19K all the way down to 15K. This is just support and resistance, guys. You have to remember these bear markets can last a while, right? Maybe we have that pushback to the top. We haven't had the blow top. We haven't blown the top yet, even though we clearly saw we did with altcoins. Even though people will be denying it, they just don't have access to data. They don't have access to people that study data as well. And you know, they just, oh, blow top, man. I need to see the blow top. I want to go get a blow top, right? This is what they want, okay? They want you to be bullish all the time. Yes, right? We're neutral on this channel. The sentiment today is neutral, right? And we're going to go into why I'm a little bit bearish, but I'm still neutral. I'm always bearish. No, I'm not, guys. You have to remember, you have to be bullish in a market where we have constant volume. It's stupid just to be one-sided when there's this much volatility. Long term, next 3-6 months, I guess that's midterm, I'm still bearish, right? We're gonna see lower prices. I can guarantee you that, right? This isn't the bottom, okay? But we're still gonna have some upside potential here probably in the next month. Maybe we'll break this 40K. Highly hard for them to do that. It's pretty difficult for them to do that. They can't get much retail liquidity trapped at 40. They can't get you guys to FOMO in at 40 because everyone's like bull trap, right? I remember when we were at 40K here, everyone thought we were going to 100K real quick. Yeah, not going to happen with that side of things. If it does, I will retract my statements and I will actually do that before it happens because I'll see the volatility increase and I'll know that we're going up. Just the charts are not pointing towards that right now. And why is that? Okay. Because when we go to the 4 hour, the 2 hour, the 1 hour, we have so many resistances above here. They do not want to get liquidity trapped up here. It's hard for them to do it. And charts are not pointing towards it right now. As we see with this 4 hour chart, guys, when we go on the 4 hour chart, what the hell are we looking at right here? Right? Yes, we could have a push to around this 38K level. I do see this as a significant price level. I do see us bouncing off of this at some point in the near future. Look how much price history that we have at this level, right? We have a mean history at this level with price. This is going to be a big resistance zone if we do reach up to that level. But let's go on the lower time frames and look at what levels. We'll go over entries, exits, and how you guys should be approaching this market, okay, if you're careful. Guys, we'll go into some altcoins as well, right? I'm just not going to go into, you guys have seen the videos I put a lot of time into, right? Which is me going over altcoins that are going to be, you know, delicious buys in the bear market. Like actual 50Xs, like 20Xs in the bear market. You just keep accumulating. But right now, I'm not looking to accumulate. You guys can accumulate whenever you want. Do your own research. If you don't like what I'm saying, do your own research. Watch someone else, okay? I'm giving you my opinion. Hopefully you respect it. Hopefully you realize that I do this around 12, at least 12 hours a day. Today was around 14, 15 hours. So have the past couple of days. All right, so we see this resistance support here. This is kind of just a consolidation area, just at a higher level right here. But I do think that we are bearish, right? We do have Max Pain entering the markets, which should send the price up. Right, we were supposed to get to around 34K, didn't end up happening. They pushed it down. This would have helped out a lot of people there with these contracts expiring, but they didn't want to get it to there. They screwed them over. It was great. But you want to know what? What did we see over here? Okay, we saw this kind of same consolidation. Wasn't as sketchy as we see right now, and it was a bull flag, right? This is kind of what we saw here. It looks like it's going to go down. Boom, no, we fake out to the upside, right? What I see happening, it looks like we're going to go up, right? Boom, fake down to the downside, right? We have to break through this support right here, obviously. Then we have this green support right here, this one at 33,300. We'll go over this one first, and then we'll move on to the next, okay? We're going to go over the bull scenario. It's important to have plans for both scenarios that do happen, or else you're putting yourself at a loss. All right, so there's a little green support as well. You guys can see it on the chart. We have 32K. If we break through 32K, what are we looking at? Okay, we're looking at this 32,252 level. Boom, we're going to put that line down there. Guys, this is where price action happens historically, okay? I'm not a chartologist. I'm not chartstrology. For those of you that are wondering, these are historical price action points. They're called pivot points or high volatility areas. You see volume there. You see resistance there. You see support there. If you're just trading off of these on the longer time frames, you will be successful trading. Wow. Wow, right? If you guys are trading on the 2 hour, 3 hour, 1 hour, whatever it might be, you're just trading these historical price action points. We break out of resistance, you buy, put your stop loss in, trailing stop loss. We break through, you put your stop loss above. Like, come on, guys, come on, right? You're not going to trade this. This is too much consolidation. We didn't have a clear break or clear break in trends. But yeah, you can be successful. Boom, done. Like, there you guys go. There's a successful strategy. Go run with it. Go learn a bunch of other things, okay? Just be patient, be strategic. You don't need to make 10% in a day, right? 1%, 0.5%, you can go up 500% in your portfolio, right? This is how traders think. This is how traders think. But yeah, if you're long-term investing, 50x your portfolio off of these altcoins in the bear market, why the hell wouldn't you buy some of these altcoins in the bear market? They're backed by good companies, backed by good VCs. We'll get into that later, okay? But yeah, 32,700. We break through that. Boom. We're going to have some downside. We still have to break through this level right here, which is the 33K. We could see some more consolidation in here. Still have this 32K level. And then if we break through this 32K level, right? What do we have down here? Move this up a little bit. We have this 31,600 level, and then we have this 31,161 level. You guys notice how price moves throughout these supports and these resistances pretty well, right? Resistance, boom, breaks through support, boom, breaks through support, boom, uses this, boom, boom. It's pretty accurate for the most part, especially on the longer time frames. We have this 30K, right? We have this 30K support down here. We're just going to go over the market, guys. Please listen. It's very, very important you realize the downside. Even if we go up to 38K, maybe even we break out of 38K, it is possible. I'm not counting it out. I would just say it's a low percentage, especially with the on-chain data, the data that it's showing that, you know, people are leaving crypto. Retailers don't want to buy. Institutions want to buy at lower prices. If I was an institution, right, where would I be buying at? Okay. All right, so that's the downside movement. If we break through 28K, right, we're gonna see probably 24-ish K. That's my guess. Okay, it's my guess around this 24K area. We do have some supports. So we're not counting this out right here around this 24K area. I'll draw that down. I don't know. I think there's a lot of whales that have buy orders down here. So it might be a little bit before. It might be at this 25K level. I'll let you guys know. I'll keep you updated. It'll keep you updated on that. A lot of whale orders are down here, 25K. It's pretty interesting. All right, we'll just put whales. We'll draw a little whale here, right? It's a whale, but was it? That looks like a whale. Okay, so whales are buying here. They have a lot of buy orders, a lot of Bitcoin on this level here at 25,367. But we really don't have much support. And if you were an institution, if you were a whale, right, you know that all you have to do is push price down a little bit more. Retailers are leaving, right? This was a retail driven push. Okay, this was a retail driven push. When did institutions buy, guys? When did institutions buy? We're going to go throw it back to the weekly. Okay, institutions bought Bitcoin, believe it or not, around 10K. This is when they bought. They bought here, and you want to know who drove up this price? This is retail investors, okay? This is all retail for the most part, right? Grayscale, FOMO, right? But it's all retail liquidity. And retailers are pretty easy to shake out of the market, right? You know, if you're down 70%, like you guys want to quit, right? You want to quit, but you're not going to, unless you're a quitter and you know, you're not reading the books, you're not getting more educated. It sucks, right? You feel like this is just a death pit of a money trap, but it's not. I promise you, it's not. There's a lot of money to be made just with the right mindset, with the right, you know, outlook on the market. But yeah, we break through this 25K. We really don't have much support till this 19K. And then what about that? Okay, what if we break through this? Okay, we have 17, we have 16, and we do have 12. Why wouldn't whales just sell off here that bought down there, right? They've probably already sold off, right? They are accumulating, right? They drive price up, they sell. This is what they do, right? They could push price down. And you have to understand that we could see these lower prices, okay? We could see these lower prices for sure in the future. You can't count them out. All right. So now we're going to go into the upside, okay? That's just the downside, long-term and short-term. Short-term are these levels right here to 31K. I would say that's the long-term, like the 1 month, 2 month, 3 month. Important to have long-term. I know there's a lot of long-term investors. I'm going to try and separate those videos out for short-term and long-term. I love long-term. have a lot of people in Discord that love to look at long-term. Been learning a lot because I still know a lot about long-term, but not as much as time put into the long-term as some of you guys that I talk to on a daily basis. But yeah, we need to break through this resistance right here, this 33,400, this 34K level. We need to break through it. If we don't break through it, expect us to bounce, right? And then bounce off of this level. If we break out of this level, right, we have a lot of upside. We're going to get to this 34,500 level. And if we're able to break out of this zone, right, we are looking at some upside. Okay, we could retrace this vector, right? This is around 35K. They could send price up here. Wouldn't be too hard for them to do that. But at the same time, who knows, guys? I do see a lot of downside just because I don't know what the hell this pattern is, okay? I don't know what the hell this pattern is. Neither does anyone else. Cup and handle? No, it's not a cup and handle, guys. It's not a cup and handle. You could say it is, right? But no, it's not. It does not look like a cup and handle. Yeah, it does if you don't know what a cup and handle actually is. And you don't know what's a cup and handle until the cup is actually a handle. Right? Most chart patterns, this is just a weird kind of thing that we're seeing in the market right here. We don't see this often, okay? Like I said, look at the daily. We don't see this often. And when we do, large price movement. We actually haven't seen this ever. But yeah, so I'll be looking for entries. If we break out of here, we come and we retest, right? We're probably going to have some resistance, right? We're probably going to have some resistance, in my opinion, at this 34438 level. So what I see happening is if we do break through these four, what is that? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, around 3 to 4 resistance levels that I have written down right here. We're going to come back, probably going to break out, and we always have some sort of retest after a breakout, right? So these would be your buying zones, and this sort of mosh pit of a buy zone, right? But yeah, I would be setting my stop losses underneath this support level right here, which would be around 33.4. This is how I would approach this. Not financial advice, obviously, but this is how I would approach this from a long-term perspective. You guys want to get into the shorter term, not going to be doing those shorter term trades, at least on this YouTube streams, right? Probably not going to be happening here. Not the place for it, because a lot of you guys are apes, and it takes more time, more experience, but you guys can use this support and resistance. Very, very good to understand historical support and resistance and just volume in general. Yeah, look how low the bullish volume is as well. This is why I kind of see that push going down. Low bullish volume, right? Look how low this bullish volume is. When did we see the last low push of volume? Like right here, right? What do we have? A dip, low bullish push of volume, boom, right here. What do we see? Dip, right? Low bullish volume right now. So what we're seeing in the charts. Altcoins, okay? We went over our price predictions. If we want to short, we're probably looking for some level or some push below this 33K. Maybe even now, who knows? I would wait for a retest though, set a stop loss. We are at 33K, right? That's the thing. We are in the middle of this range on the 4 hour. If we look at the 4 hour, okay? You guys got to remember your ranges. What the hell are you in? Kind of at the top of the range. But yeah, we are at some sort of level. If we break through this range and we show movement, right? We're above the range right now. My range did change. I think I was on the 12 hour when I was checking that. On the 2 hour. Yeah, I guess. We're almost broken through this range. Sorry, guys. I did mess up there. Sorry. I got a little confused. Perpetual, it's a little bit different. I trade Perpetual, and a lot of you guys trade Binance. But I do see a breakdown, right? We need to break through this support right here. This is the support that we haven't been able to break out all day. Boom, retest, done, right? Stop loss above this resistance right here, above this resistance. We could see a push back up to this resistance. Boom, short, right? Stop loss, reset your stop loss. Boom, above this line. And that's with volume. Got to be looking at volume. Altcoins, okay? Let's go over some great ways to accumulate altcoins. You guys might be getting mad at me right now, okay? I promise I'm not mad on the inside, okay? I have a very, very good heart. And what I'm doing is I'm showing you the coins that are the most overvalued coins currently that I'm looking at to ladder in for the long-term accumulation shorts, all right? The long-term laddering in accumulation shorts, right? Laddering in. But okay, first one's going to be Solana. I know, I'm an asshole, guys. No, guys, shorting is extremely profitable if you guys hold them for a while. There's some benefits to it, okay? If you guys are long-term holders, right, and we see these levels in these altcoins, And you know that Bitcoin is kind of bleeding out. The market's bleeding out. Let's be honest with ourselves. Okay, let's be completely honest with ourselves. There's more long-term data I will get into in later streams. It's going to be a lot of fun. Can't get into it in this video, but it will be fun next stream I'll do tomorrow. We'll go into all the reasons why it's pointing to a 20-ish K Bitcoin. And guys, I'm not saying this just to fart in the wind. This is actual data. A lot of data supports this, okay? More data than news, okay? If you want to look at the data, we'll go over in the Discord, PM me all your bullish data, okay? I will go through it. Don't send me too much, but I want to see why are you bullish, and I'll make that video tomorrow. I'll stream it. But yeah, let's do that. But this is what I'm looking for, okay? When we do see a push with these altcoins, especially Solana, Solana's only down 44% from all-time highs. Let's be honest, okay? Altcoins in the bear market, you're looking at around a 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90% down, right? So we could see Solana honestly go down to $8, $10, right? It could even go down to $5 to be completely honest. If we look on the daily, okay? If we look on the daily, okay, if we look on the daily, right? We have $5 support here for Solana. If we break through this $19 support, we have nothing to go down from, okay? This is looking very, very juicy as a short, okay? Long-term accumulation short, but you have to wait for levels to get up here. Don't use too much leverage. I would wait for levels to get in here and just ladder into these shorts. Wait for Bitcoin to push through these levels. These are just long-term short accumulations over the next 3 to 4 months. No new liquidity is coming into crypto. We haven't seen it happen. Okay, when this happens, we go down in price. We'll talk about it more tomorrow. Doesn't mean to ape into a short now. We'll go into some more important levels, but this is just something for you guys to keep your eye on. This could be something that can save your ass, can make back a lot of money in a bear market. And I'm telling you guys that from experience. We're going to be making a lot of money this bear market, especially as we have recently. All right, so 12 hours. Boom, ETC. We'll even go on the 4 hours. Okay, ETC. What prices were we looking at before the bull market? Okay, more importantly, let's put this in a little perspective here. Okay, what prices were we looking at with why do I have Market Cipher? That's gross. Guys, don't use Market Cipher. There's free indicators out there on TradingView, by the way. It's comparing it actually. Market Cipher, guys. All right, so let's compare prices of how overvalued some of these coins are, right? Let's go boom, boom. Zoom out a little bit more, right? All right, so when we had a, let me zoom out, boom. When we had, let's just say, let's keep going over here. When we had a 64K Bitcoin, I believe, yeah, 64K Bitcoin, Ethereum Classic was around this $18 level, okay? Before the bull market, okay, when we had an 18K Bitcoin, right? When we had an 18K Bitcoin, we saw Ethereum Classic at the $8 level. We're sitting at the $50 right now. Imagine when the hype dies down. Imagine when the volatility dies down for Ethereum Classic. We are probably looking at some low levels. What does that mean? If you guys are holding shorts for a long period of time and you're going to watch this video, you're not going to ape into them. You're not going to ape into them, but we are going to have a conversation. I'm going to sit you down and you guys are not going to get mad at me. You're going to just be like, okay, I'm going to listen to your opinion and I'm going to give it a chance to process through my brain. I promise it's just good to hear other opinions about the markets. Yes, we talked about the bullish scenario, and I still will trade the bullish scenario because I'm completely neutral. But these altcoins are not popping off, and it's not happening. And until we do have the bullish scenario, it's not going to happen. So we need to prepare for the downside of these altcoins. If they drop even more, okay, they're on discounts, yeah, right? But they could drop even more, especially the ones I'm going over. So ETC, right? We have supports on the 4 hour at this 52. Next one is this 40 level. Next one is this 24 level, right? This was in May. This wasn't too long ago. We had Bitcoin at the price of 56K last time we were here. What happens when all these moon boys get wrecked? We're going to see a 50% drop in ETC. I can guarantee you that within the next 2 to 3 months, we will see ETC gain 50% on the short side, right? Hopefully it pumps up more. Do not ape into it yet. We will talk about it more in the future. Very, very good opportunities, okay? Bitcoin bleeds out once we do have these stages. You'll have pumps, right? Until we break this downtrend, we are in the land of just, you know, be safe, be careful, don't enter any large trades. You guys are waiting for these monster opportunities. We're kind of in the middle of the range. Yes, 4 hour, we are breaking down on Bitcoin, but kind of in the middle of the range still. So just showing you guys opportunities. All right, so yeah, big dude, these coins go down 90% in the bear market, 90% in the bear market. So let's go into the last one for today. We're just going to focus on 3 main ones. T-Fuel. We're not going to focus on ADA, guys. ADA, you don't short a token, guys, that has 70% of it staked. No. For the long-term haul, right? So Theta, okay, let's go back to old prices of Bitcoin, okay? What were Bitcoin prices looking like when Theta was at these low prices? Okay, so let's just go back. Let's say Bitcoin was at 47K. What was Theta looking like? Okay, let's go down to T-Fuel, right? T-Fuel was all the way down here at 3 cents when Bitcoin was at these prices. Will people sell off their Theta? I don't know, guys, but do these coins drop a lot from all-time highs? Theta's only down 46%. A lot of these coins are down 40% more, 50% more. Right? Like 30, 40% more. Yeah. So if we do have that dip in Bitcoin, I can guarantee you these coins will have large spikes to the downside. Hopefully they pump up more. Hopefully we catch the upside with these coins as we will be following the charts intently. We're not going to FOMO into one side. We're completely neutral on this channel. This is a big opportunity for you guys. If we do go up to 60K, 70K, right? As some people are saying, it's a win. If we do go down to these lower levels, it's going to be a win, okay? Either way, we win, okay? That's what you have to understand. So instead of getting angry, right, at least you have a winning decision on the downside. And it's very important that you understand that. Let me actually go into some crypto quant maybe. So yeah, like if you guys look at the daily, right, where's our support levels? We have none. We have none with Theta really. Go on the 12 hour. Yeah, we kind of broke through support here. This is just kind of the range, right? This is a range, boom, range right here, right? And we are looking for this range down here. Look at how much of a drop this would be if we just came down to this bottom of this range. What is that? 58% if we come down to the bottom of this range. Okay, 50%. Cool. All right. I just want you guys to understand the importance of just staying neutral, okay? I'm not bearish. I am neutral. I look for opportunities on the upside and the downside. So it's a best of both worlds situation. And we are going to have a big price movement here coming soon. Okay? We don't have these 2 days of consolidation without some craziness. If it's 3 days, right? Just imagine you guys have a rubber band and you're stretching, okay? Bitcoin, after 1 day, it's like this, okay? After 2 days, you're stretching it even more, okay? That's what it looks like right now. And, you know, we don't have these days where it's just this low volume without a high volatility day after. It's just how historical data has worked on Bitcoin. They trap retail liquidity with a day of no volatility. They keep it there, and then they send it to a random place. Do think could be the downside, right? I'm a little bit bearish, but I am prepared for the bullishness. I'm not bearish enough to really enter a lot of trades. No, I'm going to wait till we see that significant retest to that range, or we see that significant, we do have a lot of decrease on the bullish side of volume, but I'm just going to wait for those perfect opportunities like we talked about. We're going to stream them, and it'll be fun times. I'm stupid, guys. I'm not good at trading. I'm not good at charting. I do think, I'm too bearish, guys. Because I'm just a little bit bearish right now. Charts are showing I'm only looking at the charts a few hours a day, okay? Only like 14, 15 hours a day for the past years, okay? And kind of learn a lot, and you kind of know some things about Bitcoin, kind of understand how it moves and it operates. We'll get into the details tomorrow. It'll be a lot of fun. We're going to have a great stream tomorrow morning. Stay tuned for that. I want to see you all there. I want to see you guys all learning. I know it is Friday night. I appreciate you here on a Friday night. What better night to spend your Friday nights than to actually make money, right? If you guys were out partying tonight, if you guys are hammered right now, just remember when you wake up in the morning, right, that I'm streaming, okay? That's toxic. But yeah, Here's a support that we broke right here. Let's throw on some divergence indicators, okay? Let's go see what we see on divergence on the 1 hour. Here's the RSI MFI divergence, bearish divergence per se. What happens when we see a bearish divergence? We see price movement go down. What happens when we see a bullish one? Price movement goes up, price movement goes up, price movement goes up, right? We did have a bearish divergence on the 1 hour. I was looking at this. We had the retest. If you were in the Discord, hey guys, if you're in the Discord, what level did we short off of? We shorted. This is when I entered my trades, and why? Why did I enter my trades here? Okay, so we're gonna go on the 15-minute. This was a trade that I entered. Okay, so I noticed. Let me go on my other graph because it shows it. Yeah, join the Discord if you guys want not financial advice on, you know, great trades. Don't listen to everyone. You guys need to learn this on your own, but this was the consensus, at least in the group chat that I was in, the voice chat. Completely free as of now, guys. The Discord is. We need to set up a paywall. A lot of toxicity in there. It's going to happen at some point. Doesn't mean that those people that are in there, there'll still be obviously a free Discord, guys. Okay, can I not? All right, so basically, this was the zone where we saw a lot of selling going on for Bitcoin. This yellow zone right here. Ignore this. Ignore this. This was just me explaining things earlier in the Discord. All right, but I saw that on the 1 hour time frame, okay, that we saw this push to the upside. This resistance was hit right here. Okay, and normally what happens is when you have 3 bearish divergences, you have the fake out candle that's next. They grabbed liquidity up here. They broke through this resistance, but it was a fake out. I told myself, okay, on this move right here, we had the push, we had the downside. If this 1 hour candle closes below this resistance with a fake out at the top, I'm going to short the retest. What happened? Boom, retest, short, okay? Why would I do this? Okay, when you see this bullish movement see price pump up with Bitcoin, we did make higher highs, right? Higher high or higher lows, okay? Excuse me. Higher low, higher low, higher low, right? But we know that this is the divergence, right? This is the divergence right here. What do we have off of divergence? Okay, we have price push down, and we saw that big red candle down. I knew that we had resistance at this line right here. If the 1 hour closed below this line, I was like, I know that we're going to drop. There's very, very low chance of us bouncing off of that zone as we do have that push down, right? We do have that large push down. We have that large push down. So this is why I entered that trade. And if you go back into history, right, just a little tip for you guys. You go back into history, okay, what do we see right here? Boom, same sort of thing right here, right? We close, actually the EMA levels as well. I was looking at the 50 EMA. We close above the 50 EMA. What happens, right? We push down below. We come up above the fake out, the retest, boom, large volatility down. Same sort of movements. I look in the past, I study the past, and I've been trading off these movements for quite a while. They work, and you know what? Got to stick to what works with you trading. Write your notes. I have a whole entire notebook, and I have a Google document where I write down every single trade that I've made since the beginning of my career, and I have every single strategy that I do in a Google Doc, in a notebook, with steps on every single one, what I'm looking for. Do I use it? Yes, I do. And do I look over my strategies? I remember a lot of them, but just writing them down, it helps. It helps. I promise you that. Write down what you're doing. Even if you're long-term investing, write what you're doing down. It will help you remember it more. And I know it sucks. I know writing sucks. I know it sucks, okay? You guys are literate. You better be writing down, okay? It's going to help you out in the long run. I know you're literate, okay? I know you're literate, or else you wouldn't be watching this. So you better do it. That's my one homework assignment. Write down your strategy on trading. If not, if you don't have a successful strategy down, you should be paper trading. And if you don't have it written down, you shouldn't be investing because you are not preparing yourself for anything. All right, so we're at 39 minutes right now. Let's go into some questions. All right. Looks like a bunch of stick figures. Yeah, it does. Let me just go new chart. Whoops. New chart layout. I dare you to short it for 2 months. No, you don't need to short it for 2 months. You always set your stop loss, but there's a good chance that we'll have a price push down. Short it down to 100K, yeah. All right, what else? What else? Not really many questions, okay? You guys are not getting really creative. We always have the people. We always have people in the chat that are always, extra bullish. Okay, we're not bullish. We're not bearish. We're preparing for both sides. We're going over the bearish scenario. No one wants to go over the bearish scenario. What altcoins to short? Okay, sometimes you have to. Okay, if you guys want to make money in a bear market, you want to be extremely profitable. If we do have that bear market, which Wall addresses, everything's pointing towards it, right? Everything's pointing towards it. We're going to need to see that happen, right? We're going to need to see that happen. And it's important that you prepare for both sides. Okay, that's all I was showing you. If you guys don't want to make money in a bear market, you don't want to make money, you only want to make money when price goes up, okay, then this isn't the channel for you. It is, though, because we still do long-term investing. It's just I'm showing people so that they can understand that there's two sides to crypto, two sides to investing in general. Discord invite missing. It's in there, guys. Someone spam from the Discord chat the invite link if you can. What if there's an alt season soon? Oh, okay. So let's go into the alt season theory. Let's go into the alt season theory, buddy. I'm going to rip you a new one on this, okay? Look at this blow off top that we had. You know what a blow off top is? Okay. Let me show you what a blow off top is real quick. Blow off top. Let's see if they have a description on it so it can really, the visual effect, guys, the visual effect. Okay, here we go. Let me go, boom, open image, a new tab. Oh my God, not this. Not really any good. Okay, I'll just do this. Boom. All right, here's a blow off top, okay? What happens is you have price accelerate upwards, and then you have price accelerate downwards, and then consolidates. We see this happen with Bitcoin. It's kind of like this, okay? It's kind of like this. This is what a blow off top is. This is what a blow off top is, okay? This is the retail smart money, whatever it might be, right? And we have to understand, very important to understand this. You just said that, okay? This is a blow off top with altcoins. Altcoins led the market. Bitcoin didn't lead the market. You must have not been here in the beginning of the video. Bitcoin did not lead the market because 2017, right? You didn't have to buy Bitcoin, or you didn't have to buy, you had to buy Bitcoin to buy altcoins. That's why Bitcoin led the market. Altcoins still pumped, but there was more factors than that. A lot of Bitcoin maximalists back then because it really is an amazing crypto. We do love Bitcoin on this channel, right? We just are focused on short-term and long-term. There's going to be great buying opportunities. There are great buying opportunities. If you guys are dollar cost averaging in, playing it smart, using the charts, right? I want you guys to be successful. I don't want you to be buying at the wrong times with your entire portfolio. You could start dollar cost averaging in right now. Do the hell whatever you want. But I want you guys to set your stop losses, be safe. And if we do have that downturn, because when we do have these blow off tops, when you do get a blowy, okay, everything goes downhill from there, okay? Everything goes downhill from there. What did we see here? Literally blow off top, okay? We go back to 2013, 2014, you will see that, okay? Altcoins led the market here. Bitcoin did not lead the market. Boom, downside. All right. All right, so I think that's gonna be the end of the stream. I'll be streaming tomorrow, right? We'll go over important news, important George news. We'll be going over charts, what the market is looking like. I'll be doing this most likely twice a day. If you guys are not in the Discord, you want to join the Discord, it's free. Links in the description. Someone please spam it from my Discord. But yeah, we're gonna be making money in a bear market, bull market, neutral market, whatever it might be. I promise that you guys will have some great advice. Watch some George for the best news. I'm not that good at telling news, but this is the end of the stream.